Okay, I now have my piece on a banding wheel, and this will allow me to spin it while I work on it. I do have these available if you want to work on one. And I'm just pulling the rest of my pieces out, which are right before leather hard. And I'm going to continue to build with these. So if I were to bend these pieces, they would still bend. They wouldn't crack. But if I wait another day or two, they're going to be too dry. So this is the perfect leather hard state that I want to be at to build. So I can quickly score all of my pieces. Now that I've dealt with my balance issue and this piece is standing up and there's not too much weight on one side, I can go in and begin to fill in those gaps and those blank areas. It gets harder to put these thin coils in, which is why you need like the modeling knife or some of the small modeling wooden tools I have to smooth. And the skinnier you make these these coils that go into your blended seams, the easier it will be to smooth them away. I always hold on to the piece as I'm smoothing and blending just so I don't accidentally crack or break something. Gives it some extra support. Filling in the top where I made my little marks with my pin tool. You have to be careful to not leave your slabs laying out too long. The ones I have on the table, I have to move quickly, or I should keep them covered in plastic so they don't move beyond the leather hard stage. So I have attached all my pieces, and I flipped my piece over, and I'm starting to fill in the gaps and clean up the cracks and things that have happened on the bottom half of my work. So I want to make sure these slabs are attached all the way through the bottom. Some of them have little gaps or little areas where I had to pinch in some clay. Get that nice and smooth and even. And then I can work on smoothing and finishing the top of it. Get out all your sharp edges, get things nice and rounded a little bit. Double check, make sure you've hit every single side so you have blended seams on each piece. This last piece here I forgot to do a blended seam, so I want to make sure I go back in and do that. Getting it nice and smooth inside. So then it is ready for my sculpted elements. I just use a little bit of water wherever I need it.